Getting Netherite is an important part of Minecraft's endgame, so that's why I made this video to show you the best and fastest ways to get ancient debris. But first, you need to know where you find it. Ancient debris is only found in the Nether, and it can either naturally generate or be sometimes found in the Bastion remnant chests. Unlike other ores, ancient debris never spawns exposed to the air, so to get it you will have to mine. But to mine where? Well, there are 5 biomes in the Nether, but only 2 of them are commonly recommended for mining ancient debris. Our forest and nether waste biome. Make sure to remember this. And ancient debris spawns on pretty much any level there, in chunks of 1 to 3 usually. But between the Y level 7 and 23, there is a significant spike in the amount of ancient debris generated, as you can see on this graph. Based on this, the Y level 15 is the best layer which you should mine. So keep this in mind and don't dig around randomly. To make sure you get the best result, I want to show you some tips and tricks that you should know when mining ancient debris. First, make sure to use the correct pickaxe. Ancient debris can only be mined with a diamond or netherite pickaxe, so don't rush in with an iron one. And if you want to be even faster, make sure that the diamond pickaxe you're using has at least efficiency 2 enchantment. This guarantees that you can insta-mine the netherrack when strip mining, making the whole experience 1000 times faster and more enjoyable. Another enchantment you should definitely have on your pickaxe is mending. And that's because mining lots of netherrack will degrade your pickaxe pretty quickly. And when that happens, you can just mine quartz or gold ores to repair the pickaxe with mending. Next tip is to use a resource pack that highlights the ancient debris ores. As you can probably tell, it's not very easy to see the ores, since they look pretty similar to netherrack in terms of color. But once you enable the ores highlighting resource pack, you can see them from miles away. There are a ton of such packs on Modrint, so just pick one you like and try it out. Another thing you should carry with you are some fire resistant potions. These might be the only things that save you when you happen to fall into lava unexpectedly. Or you just accidentally run into a random lava pocket while mining around. I have had this happen to me many times, and it didn't end very well. Or if the fire resistant potions are too expensive for you, or you're too lazy to make them, then another method to keep yourself safe is to keep some building blocks in your offhand. These can be used to quickly block off the unexpected lava coming at you. But you have to be quick, since lava flows a lot faster in the Nether than it does in the overworld. Another thing you should always do when you find ancient debris is to mine some blocks around it. You never know what might be hiding there. And the last tip you might not have even heard about it is that you can actually see what blocks are behind lava. That's right, by using the F3 screen it will tell you what blocks you are facing at right here. This way you can pretty easily check what blocks are behind lava. And who knows, you might even find something worth exploring from there. Now that we know all the tips and tricks, let's go to the actual methods. Starting off with 2 manual mining methods before we look into more automated options. The first manual method being just strip mining straight for ancient debris. For that, go to the Y level 15. Once you are here, press F3 plus G to show the chunk borders. I will explain in just a bit why this part is important. Once you have the borders enabled, start looking for a spot where 2 chunks meet. It should be pretty easy to spot after mining around for a bit. And now all you need to do is mine along this border. 2 blocks on each side, 4 in total. Mining on the chunk border is important, because ancient debris only generates up to 2 clusters per chunk. So if you can explore 2 chunks at the same time, it improves your chances of finding even more ancient debris. This method will get you about 30 ancient debris per hour. Not bad for such an easy method. But now, let me show you the second manual mining method you can do. Again, go to Y level 15 and find the chunk border. Now, instead of mining in a straight clean line, mine randomly to left and right while moving forward. This will expose a lot more blocks than the clean strip mining, but the downside is that you're exploring new chunks slower compared to the previous method. Trying this out, I got 27 ancient debris per hour. Pretty much the same, so you can pick which one you like more and go with that. Moving on to the next method, which is a bit more interesting, and that's using TNT to blast out a huge tunnel underground, to then go and collect the ancient debris. And since ancient debris is explosion proof, this works out pretty well. Same way you did with strip mining, first go to Y level 15 and find the chunk border. When that's done, dig a long 2x1 tunnel going forwards. Once the tunnel is done, start running back and add the TNT. Add the TNT roughly after every 4 to 5 blocks, and it should work out pretty good. Once the whole tunnel is full of TNT, you can set it off. And I just love seeing the explosions happen. Now that everything is blown up, you can start collecting your ancient debris. But be careful to not fall into lava, and just mine all the ancient debris you can see. You can also use the F3 trick to see behind the flowing lava to discover even more ancient debris. We have made many gunpowder farm tutorials as well, so getting the TNTs should not be very hard. With the TNT method, I got 76 ancient debris per hour. But if the TNTs happen to be something you can't afford, you can achieve the similar result using beds instead. As you all probably know, beds explode in the nether when you try to sleep in them. We can use that mechanic to our advantage. Just place down a bed, make sure there are some blocks between you and the bed and try to sleep in it. It will explode and expose a lot of blocks, kinda like TNT. After that, you can just collect the ancient debris and repeat the process. The downsides are that this method is a lot slower than the TNT method, because you have to explode the beds one by one, and since beds are not stackable, you can't really take a lot of them to nether easily. I managed to get 34 ancient debris per hour using this method. If it still seems like a good option for you, I would recommend you to build a sheep or string farm to easily get wool to craft the beds. Here are the ones we have uploaded. Moving on to the third method, which is using the tunnel bore. Tunnel bore is a redstone machine that uses TNT tubing to dig a tunnel while moving forward by itself. It's pretty much an automatic miner that does all the heavy lifting for you. There are many different designs of tunnel bores, some of them using the ancient debris and some not. Pick the one that fits your needs the best and try it out. To use the tunnel bore, it's pretty simple. You just need to click here and the machine does the rest of the work. Once all the ancient debris are mined, just repeat the process. Keep in mind that if you run into any lava or gravel, you need to clear it up. Otherwise, it will break the machine pretty easily. I managed to get 44 ancient debris using the tunnel bore. Considering it's a pretty low effort method, this is super nice. There are some other methods as well, besides these 5, but they are not really worth your time. If you want to actually see results, use one of these methods showed in this video. But only ancient debris is not enough to get yourself a netherite armor. You also need a netherite upgrade templates. So let me show you the easiest and fastest way to get those as well. Netherite upgrade templates can only be found in the Bastion remnant chests, with different Bastion chests having different chances to get it. As you can see, only one of the Bastion has 100% chance of giving you the template, and that's the treasure room Bastion, which looks like this. Now we know what to look for. But before hopping into the nether, make sure you have some invisibility potions with you. I will explain a bit later why these are needed. Once we are in the nether, you can use this little trick to see if any bastions are near you. Lower your field of view to as low as possible. Press F3 and keep an eye on the E count right here. This displays the entities that are in your field of view. If you see the spiking randomly in one direction, there are most likely a structure there. So now you know in which direction to run. We got lucky this time and found the treasure bastion right away. But before we enter, let's prepare a little. There are a ton of mobs in the bastion and they can do a pretty heavy damage. To avoid them, I would recommend you to use the invisibility potion. This way you can roam around in peace and no one will come to attack you. Although still not get super close to the mobs, since from the close proximity they will still be able to detect you and attack you. The chest we are looking for is located at the bottom of the treasure bastion, near the gold blocks. Be careful and make your way over there. Once here, do not open the chest, instead break it and pick the items up like this. Otherwise you might still trigger the piglins around you. And easy as that, you now have yourself the Netherite upgrade template. Now just try to get out of here alive as well. Keep in mind that you can duplicate the templates, so getting only one is enough. Although yes, it will use quite a lot of diamonds, but I think it's much easier to get diamonds than it's to go and search for another template in the bastion. Now finally you can craft yourself the Netherite armor and tools. But before you go, I just wanted to tell you that we have put a lot of our Minecraft knowledge into Wise Hosting, a Minecraft server hosting site we built. So if you want the best experience to play with your friends, use Wise Hosting. Our control panel is made for gamers just like you, and the new server can be set up in less than 1 minute. Start hosting a server today on Wise Hosting and use the promo code Shulker to save 25% off your first month. Check it out below, and thanks for watching this video. Bye!